Today, I bought an entire routine of the Glow Recipe skincare products. Now, I've been really wanting to see if these products work. And obviously, we know that when you use a skincare product, it takes more than one time using it. But I really wanted to see a first time at using all these products. So I'm going to be using a full night's skincare routine using the Glow Recipe products. And I'm gonna wake up and I'm going to rate these products based on three things. First being if it causes any kind of skin irritation or if I have some sort of reaction, especially because the Glow Recipe does have a lot of scent to them. Two, if I wake up feeling any more hydration in my skin. And three, if I notice if my skin is any more glowy at all. Starting with the Glow Recipe Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser. Now, Glow Recipe does have a few cleansing product options, but I went with this one just because I've seen it on TikTok and people just rave about it. It smells good. So let's test it out and see if it gets all my makeup off in one wash. So I've got all my makeup washed off using the Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser. And there's just a few things that I want to know about this. Now, mind you, I accidentally bought the mini. It was only $10. I was really wondering why it was so cheap. But this is the mini. It's a 1 ounce. I think it's more for a travel size. But actually, when I first started squeezing out the product, I just wasn't sure how much I was gonna need. It comes out a little bit thicker than you'd think, but it did a really good job of making my face feel super clean. I will say it does feel a little bit dry, but you never know if that's the water, the temperature of the water, how much water you've drank. Like, your skin is so picky about things. But another few things are that I do feel like it really helped remove all my makeup. And personally, when I'm looking for a cleanser, I definitely want something that's gonna clean my skin, but also remove all my makeup. So this one did a really good job. Next, let's move on to the toner. So I ended up going with the Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner. This big old bottle was $35. I've actually used the travel size toner and this thing lasts you a long time. I feel like this is gonna go like decades. So I actually put it in my hands and go straight to my face that way. I know some people who like to put it on a cotton ball or like a swab, but I just go straight to the hands and straight on the face. Now, this toner smells so good. It is the watermelon scent and it just feels so clean, so refreshing. I absolutely love this toner. It's supposed to help with like your pores and tightening your pores. So I always make sure to go like right where I feel like my problematic area is for having bigger pores. This is a good product. Next, we have the Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. I was super excited about this one because my biggest insecurities are my dark under eyes, some dark spots that I have from like acne scarring. And let's just take a minute of how cute this bottle is. And they are glass, so they just feel like really good quality. Now, this is the 1 ounce bottle and this tiny little bottle is $45. So this is definitely a product that's on the higher end, but I am just curious to see how it feels, what it's gonna do for me, and how I wake up after wearing it all night. I just put serum all over my face. I do the same thing. I put it in my hands because I just feel like less product is wasted. That feels so amazing. It's kind of thick and goes on your skin a little thicker than I was expecting, but it feels quality. So although $45 is not necessarily the most expensive skincare product that you can get, it's a little bit on the more expensive side as far as the Glow Recipe products, but this feels good. So if you're familiar with Glow Recipe, you know that they have a lot of different scents, a lot of different fruits going on. We've already gone through the blueberry, we've gone through the watermelon, we've gone through some guava. Next, we're gonna try some plum moisturizer, and that smells like a spa quality product. This bottle is actually the mini. I also did not realize that I actually bought the mini, so it's a little bit small, but I just want to feel how good and moisturized I feel after sleeping with all these products on all night. So this mini product is only $21, and I feel like a moisturizer can go a long way. So we start with us. That feels amazing. Anything with hyaluronic acid you want to increase your hyaluronic acid naturally. It's just something you lose with age, but it really helps just hydration, plumping your skin, all the good stuff that you want. Okay, this feels phenomenal. I like to put any extra stuff on my hands just because you want to take care of your hands as well. Last but not least, for the final Glow Recipe product in tonight's night routine, I ended up going with the Watermelon Glow Night Treatment. Now, it also emphasizes that it is AHA, which according to the Sephora website, AHA/glycolic acid is an AHA that deeply exfoliates, visibly improves texture, and reveals smoother skin. Those are all things that I'm wanting, but then I had to dig a little bit deeper and I had to look up that AHA is an alpha hydroxy acid derived from sugarcane. And a lot of people use glycolic acid for acne, aging skin, dark skin patches, and different acne scars. So this little container right here just sounds like gold. So we're gonna try her out and we're gonna see how we wake up in the morning. Okay, it's a little watery, more watery than I thought. So it says to just leave it on and let it kind of dry in your skin. It says to apply a generous amount at the final step of your evening routine and then pat gently until absorbed. Pat, pat gently. Pat gently instead. Okay, so that was the Glow Recipe night routine. Let's call it a night and let's see how we wake up in the morning. When I tell you that I woke up, I rolled out of bed, I brushed my teeth, and I came down here to share how excited I was about my skin. No skin irritation, no allergic reaction to all those scents. I woke up feeling super hydrated, and I just have to know this glow on my skin is absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited to see how different it's gonna make my makeup look today after sleeping with some good skin products. So if you've tried any of the Glow Recipe skincare products, I'd love to know. I'd love to know your thoughts, and we will see you in the next video.